So question 3 in our biology paper 2 2018 paper says figure 3.0 summarizes the development process during sexual reproduction in human beings. So we have our figure 3.0 here labeled N, P, R, and S with process 1, process 2, and process 3. So question 3A1 says identify the cells labeled N and P. So we have N here and we have P here. So the part labeled N is the ovum. The part labeled P is the zygote. Okay. And then question 3A2 says name process 1 and 2. So process 1 is here and process 2 is here. Process 1 being fertilization. Let me just scroll. So process 1 is fertilization. And then process 2 is cell division or mitosis. Okay. Cell division or mitosis. Okay, and then suggest the part of the female reproductive organ in which process 1 takes place. Okay, so process 1 takes place in the fallopian tube, or as in the other name for the fallopian tube is the oviduct. So fallopian tube, or oviduct. Okay, and then question 3C says explain what happens at stage R for identical twins to be produced. So the zygote is going to divide completely and then separate into 2 or more cells. So what happens when the sperm cell meets the ovum? It makes one cell. Okay, so normally that cell turns into the zygote and then develops and so on. Okay, but then if twins are going to be produced, the zygote further on divides into 2 or more cells. 2 or more cells being 2 are going to be twins, 3 are going to be triplets, 4 quadruplets, and so on and so forth. So we simply say the zygote will divide completely. Sorry, let me just write this properly. The zygote will divide completely. And separate into 2 or more cells. And let me just skip here. And later on separate into 2 or more cells. Okay, and then question 3D says describe 2 situations in which can result in infertility and cause process 1 not to take place. So describe 2 situations which can result in infertility and cause process 1 not to take place. So those situations are if the fallopian tube is blocked in women. Okay, so if the fallopian tube is blocked, or blockage of the fallopian tube in short, and low sperm count. So if the fallopian tube is blocked, meaning fertilization cannot take place because fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube to begin with. And then the low sperm count. So if the male has low sperm count, these sperms are usually not even active. So when they meet the ovum, they cannot fertilize it. Okay, so that's all that we have for question 3. Now we are going to go to question 4.